Cannot catch this deadly virus. Jim Taylor, KCBS.
Placer County officials have released a new surveillance photo of a missing teenager. It was snapped at a Truckee business at about 6 p.m. Friday, just hours before 16-year-old Kelly Rodney disappeared from a party at a Lake Tahoe area campground. In the photo, Rodney is wearing a black spaghetti strap top, green pants, and black Vans. Detectives say the last time her phone was pinged was 33 minutes after midnight Saturday. Local law enforcement agencies and the FBI are keeping up the search for any sign of Rodney and her silver Honda CR-V.
Santa Clara County moved more than 1,800 people, homeless people, into permanent housing during the first 6 months of the year. That's a 20% increase from the previous 6 months, according to new data to the homeless advocacy group Destination Home. The organization's CEO, Jennifer Loving, tells the Mercury News the progress is due in part to two measures: a $950 million affordable housing bond passed in 2016 and a 2020 San Jose tax measure that funds affordable housing. Getting approval and then building housing is a slow process, and Loving says they're seeing a partial payoff right now. She adds there's a reason for optimism here, though, with notes with over 10,000 people still unhoused in Santa Clara County. The crisis is far from over.
Jury selection begins today in the case involving Kobe Bryant's widow, Vanessa, who has sued LA County and several first responders for emotional distress. The case involves some graphic photos that were taken at the scene of Kobe's fatal helicopter crash. Reporter John Baird with Odyssey Station KNX in LA has a preview.
Vanessa Bryant is suing for invasion of privacy and emotional distress because of the gruesome photos that were taken of Kobe Bryant's body on the hill where the helicopter crash happened in 2020. Kobe Bryant and their daughter and 7 others died upon impact. Vanessa Bryant claims deputies who took the photos didn't take them for investigative reasons, but shared them with firefighters who were on scene. The lawsuit also said a deputy showed the photos to people in a bar and that a firefighter showed them to off-duty colleagues. She says she lives in fear that she or her children will one day confront horrific images of their loved ones online. LA County attorneys contend that Vanessa Bryant suffered emotional distress from the deaths and not the photos, which were ordered deleted by the sheriff. They say the photos have never been in the media, on the internet, or otherwise made public.
That was John Baird reporting. San Francisco DA Brooke Jenkins, who was appointed to that post last month by Mayor London Breed following the recall of her predecessor, Chesa Boudin, was paid more than $100,000 by a non-profit group formed by a Silicon Valley billionaire who helped fund that recall effort. The payment, first reported by the San Francisco Standard, was disclosed in a statement of economic interest that Jenkins filed with the city. She said she volunteered with the group Safer SF Without Boudin to work on the recall campaign, and she was not paid for that. She claims her paid work with nonprofit groups focused on public safety and legal work supported a variety of communities. KCBS insider Phil Matier says there's no indication that any state or local laws were broken.
According to my sources, she told the mayor about the relationship prior to being appointed, and if anything, the mayor thought it was a pretty good combination because she was looking for somebody that could get reelected come November, and this looks like a group that can do it.
Her spokesperson says Jenkins didn't have an agreement to do paid consulting work until after she quit Boudin's office. Boudin's former communications director and policy advisor, Rachel Marshall, accuses Jenkins of intentionally misleading San Francisco residents about her campaign activities.
KCBS News Time, 8:36. We will get another check of traffic in under 3 minutes.
Do you or a loved one experience pain, burning, numbness, or tingling in your hands, legs, or feet? Danville Neuropathy Center is one of the only clinics that offers a proven and exciting new treatment for chronic pain and neuropathy. Unlike other clinics, our technology is FDA cleared, is proven to repair and regrow damaged nerves, and because it's so successful, most insurances, including Medicare, cover the treatment. If you're worried about your balance and the side effects of neuropathy treating drugs, call 925-270-1460 to schedule an appointment, or go to DanvilleNeuropathyCenter.com for more information.
Are you the parent of a college-age student who is trying to break the chain of failure? Landmark Landmark College. The college for students who learn differently offers on-campus and online options for students who are struggling to achieve success in college. A short-term bridge experience at Landmark College helps students strengthen the academic and self-advocacy skills needed to stay focused in college and beyond. Let Landmark College help your student discover their untapped potential and their learning ability. Visit landmark.edu.
Are you scared to put money in your bank for fear of IRS or state seizure for taxes you owe? Are you worried about filing a return because you haven't filed in a few years? Or have you received an audit notice in the mail and don't know what to do? Then contact the law offices of Robert Goldstein today, because this is what we do. We work to stop IRS and state seizures for taxes you owe. We may be able to settle your tax debt for pennies on the dollar with an offer in compromise. We prepare past due returns, even if you have no records. We represent you before the IRS or state in an audit. I'm tax attorney Robert Goldstein, and my firm always offers a free consultation so we may openly discuss your legal options without any added pressure. We are a local firm with offices throughout the Bay Area. To schedule your free consultation, call us toll-free 1-888-TAX-EXIT. That's 888-TAX-EXIT. 888-TAX-EXIT, and make us your last stop.
5X480. Dated B100 V-belt, one of the many parts Grainger carries. It's also the item that helped Rob carry the day. The job was on hold, deadline fast approaching, but a quick search on Grainger.com and Rob found his part. On the same day pickup at his local branch, he and his crew got the job done, safely and on time. Get supplies and solutions for every industry with real-time product availability. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
KCBS News Time 8:38. We are headed back to your local Honda dealer's traffic center to get an update on the drive, and we've got some big problems in Sonoma County. We do. This is eastbound Highway 12 is where we had this serious injury crash of vehicles on its side at Dutton Avenue, or it's right before the Highway 101 interchange. They're taking traffic off at Dutton Avenue right now. This bobtail truck still on its side. Emergency response still heading onto the scene. CHP is just now telling us that they're stopping all lanes in both directions, so that means westbound as well. So you probably won't be able to get past the 101 interchange if you're heading westbound on Highway 12 either. But again, it's an eastbound crash. Traffic is backed up to Stony Point Road. The other problem has been coming down through the Katati grade. This is southbound 101. A vehicle flipped over here as well. This is South 101 just before Railroad Avenue. Right lane is still blocked here. Traffic is backed up from the Rohnert Park Expressway. Let's take a look at the Nimitz Freeway. We're recovering now. It's still a little slow out of downtown Oakland in the wake of an earlier crash, South 880, that was down around High Street in Oakland. And I'm just getting word of a crash coming in for the East Shore Freeway, westbound 80, just before Carlson. Let's see. It looks like they're just pulling off to the right shoulder, but we do have heavy traffic in pockets from San Pablo Dam Road. And a crash coming in also for Livermore. This is westbound 580 near Isabel Avenue. They're calling this an injury crash, so traffic's beginning to slow at the scene, although mostly the wreckage is off to the right. Your next update, 8:48 on the traffic leader, KCBS.
Today and tomorrow, mostly sunny after the morning overcast, partial clearing at the coast. Highs ranging from the 60s at the ocean, 70s around the bay, to the mid-80s inland. Identical forecast for tomorrow. Mostly clear this evening, then becoming mostly cloudy, lows around 60. Traffic and weather together on the 8s on All News 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS.
You're listening to Sleep Apnea Classics. Next up, a performance for those who yearn for restful sleep by the CPAP Struggle Orchestra. And now, bedtime. If sleep apnea and CPAP struggles are ruining your sleep, Inspire may work for you. Inspire is a sleep apnea treatment that works inside the body at the click of a remote. That's right, a button. As you sleep, Inspire keeps you breathing normally and sleeping, well, like a baby. No mask, no hose, just sleep. Learn more at inspiresleep.com. That's inspiresleep.com.
Inspire, sleep apnea innovation. Inspire is not for everyone. Talk to your doctor to see if it's right for you and review important safety information at inspiresleep.com.
From carriage house to glass aluminum doors, R&S Doors has a full line of commercial and residential garage doors and gates to suit anyone's taste and budget. Visit rsdoors.com. R&S Doors. Look for the red truck.
KCBS News Time 8:41 with more news now. Here's Eric.
There are 18 miles on the schedule today for more than 30 farm workers who are walking a total of 335 miles through Central California to the state capitol. KCBS's Megan Goldsby reports the goal is to send a message to the governor.
The workers embarked on this march for the governor's signature on the 3rd. The goal, an approval by Governor Gavin Newsom of AB 2183, which would change the way farm worker union elections are held.
The majority of farm worker elections are going to take place on the grower's private property under the watchful and often retaliatory eye of the employer or of the supervisor. So this bill aims to give farm workers more choices in the way that they vote in these union elections.
Including take-home ballots, says Elizabeth Strader, Director of Strategic Campaigns for the United Farm Workers. The governor didn't turn a similar bill into law last year, citing issues and inconsistencies.
After the veto last year, Gavin Newsom declared that each year on August 26th, it would be California Farm Worker Appreciation Day.
So that is the day this walk is set to arrive at the Capitol, asking for that signature. She says she believes it will be different this time around.
We have truly the hearts and minds of California consumers and the California labor movement behind it.
Megan Goldsby, KCBS.
KCBS News Time 8:43. We've got another sports update coming your way in just 2 minutes.
There are many window and door innovations available for your new home or remodel, but nothing can compare with Anderson Big Doors. These stunning choices are featured at Dolan's showrooms in Burlingame and Walnut Creek. Imagine bringing the outside in a big way, with all the energy-saving features of Anderson windows and doors, like the really big outswing patio door and a host of Anderson options. Call for a Dolan's showroom appointment. Visit dolanlumber.com for more information.
You may not know it, but the equity in your home can provide you with cash when you need it most. Whether you're looking to consolidate debt or cover a major renovation, a home equity line of credit or cash out refinance from Fremont Bank may be a great choice for you. With increased home values, now may be the right time to give us a call to find out how your home's equity can work for you. Visit fremontbank.com or call 866-992-INFO today. NMLS number 478471, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Attention, are you missing teeth? Bay Area Mini Dental Implant Center has a solution for you.
So I heard on the radio about Bay Area Mini Dental Centers in America. I have other implants that are really invasive. This is the first time I've had an implant that was painless and really less invasive. Within an hour, the whole process was done after you put in the implant. And then I left, I came back for the crown. It was great. Thank you.
Replacing missing teeth is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Come to our free consultation and find out what we can do for you. Call Bay Area Mini Dental Implant Center at 833-GOT-MINI. 833-GOT-MINI. Have you been told you don't have enough bone? Mini implants require less bone than traditional implants. That's 833-466-6464 for a truly free consultation. Financing available.
Coming up on KCBS.
I'm Jeffrey Schaub in downtown Sebastopol, where a musical instrument shop that dates back to 1973 is going out of business, and people are really upset about it.
At 8:45, checking the sports line over to the Bay Area Chevy Dealer Sports Desk and Joe Hughes. Joe, the Giants look strong at the top of the ninth, but then they had to play the bottom of the ninth.
Yeah, before last night's game, the Giants were hoping to take advantage of a Padres team that had been struggling. San Diego had lost 5 straight games, and they hadn't scored in 26 innings. Not exactly what the team was hoping for when they acquired a lot of offense at the trade deadline, including getting 23-year-old slugger Juan Soto, who did homer for the first time with his new team. But Padres breaking out of their recent funk to walk off as winners and beat the Giants 7-4 last night.
Machado to deep left, and deep and far into the San Diego National walk-it-off. 3-run home run for Manny Machado. Padres win it 7-4 in spectacular fashion.
that was a call on Padres TV. The Giants did manage to tie that game in the ninth inning with a three-run rally against San Diego's all-star closer Josh Hader. That was before Machado put it away a half inning later. Giants skipper Gabe Kapler disappointed to come back and still come up short.
I mean, obviously, you come back up one of the better closers in the game. Kind of feel like you have a chance to win the game right there in that inning. Longoria lines the ball to left field in a really tough at-bat, lays off some pitches, fouls off some pitches, and Profar makes an excellent play. But still feel like we had a really good chance to win it, and we just weren't able to finish it.
Well, the Giants will take on the Padres again this afternoon. That'll be a 1:10 first pitch. Jacob Junis on the mound against Sean Manaea. As for the A's, they're going to try and avoid being swept at home as they take on the Angels today. They fell 5-1 last night. Angels star Shohei Ohtani putting on a show, smacking his 25th homer of the year. He also tossed 6 shutout innings and joins Babe Ruth as the only players with 10 wins and 10 homers in the same season. From the Sports Desk, Joe Hughes, KCBS.
The KCBS Sports Desk is sponsored by the Bay Area Chevy dealers. Visit BayAreaChevroletDealers.com.
When you want something great, you probably don't want to wait for it, right? I mean, you might even be stuck waiting in traffic right now, and, well, how enjoyable is that? Well, Xfinity has a great new offer on fast internet right now. You'll get unlimited internet with gig speed and supersonic Wi-Fi, too. And get this. There's no annual contract required, no equipment fees, and a 2-year internet rate guarantee. Plus, it even comes with a free Flex 4K streaming box. And it's all just $50 a month when you add Xfinity Mobile with unlimited data, a price that is truly jaw-dropping. The Xfinity Supersonic Bundle. Well, don't wait. Visit Xfinity.com/gig, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store to learn more today. Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and auto pay. New gigabit internet customers only. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity internet. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
When people have a craving to explore new and traditional Asian cuisines, they head to P.F. Chang's, where scratch-made dishes come from the 2,000-year-old tradition of wok cooking. P.F. Chang's wanted to explore new possibilities for their website. They turned to AmericanEagle.com. AmericanEagle.com re-architected P.F. Chang's website, integrating multiple third-party systems to create a unified digital experience. The results? Improved page speed and performance, personalized content based on users' location, intuitive online ordering, an increase in organic search visibility, and a 40% increase in new users. For scratch-made Asian cuisine, visit your local P.F. Chang's or go to pfchangs.com for website design, development, digital marketing, and hosting that produce efficiency, revenue, and results. Visit AmericanEagle.com. P.F. Chang's and AmericanEagle.com. Another example of the best businesses in the world. Turning to the best in the business for websites, go to AmericanEagle.com or call 877-WEB-NOW1. That's 877-WEB-NOW1.
Ceremony Ford is your Bay Area pre-order headquarters for your next Ford. Customize your Ford today and take delivery later. No markups, no additional fees. Pre-order the 2023 Ford F-150 through July 31st and save $1,000 off MSRP. Only at Ceremony Ford. Expect delivery fourth quarter 2022 to 2023.
Running out of hot water? Might be time for a new water heater. Visit waterheatersonly.com and get 0% deferred interest up to 24 months. Quick service, friendly local technicians. Visit waterheatersonly.com. Limited time offer, terms and conditions apply.
KCBS Traffic and Weather sponsored by Water Heaters Only. With the traffic portion, here's Kim, and she's taking us back to Sonoma County. Yep, we are still looking at a serious injury crash on the eastbound side of Highway 12 at Dutton Avenue. Lanes are closed off while emergency units tend to the scene. Traffic is backed up now from Stony Point Road, so you may want to just use surface streets around this problem if you're trying to make your way to Highway 101. There's been problems on 101 as well. As you come down through Cotati, there's been a crash near Railroad Avenue on South 101. The far right lane is still blocked. There's a vehicle on its side. It was leaking fluid, so they're waiting to get this all cleaned up so they can reopen the right lane. Traffic is backed up to Highway 116, according to the Chilton Auto Body Collision Cam, so expect delays here. We're also taking a look at the Bay Bridge, and it's actually thinned out pretty nicely. Bay Bridge Toll Plaza area, we're just backed up from the West Grand Merge. As you make your way aboard the span, traffic's moving rather well. Earlier crash cleared westbound 80 at Carlson Boulevard. Getting through Richmond is still pretty tough, though, from San Pablo Dam Road. Your next update, 8:58 on the traffic leader, KCBS.
At City Sleep World 6-day weather forecast from KPIX5's Jessica Birch.
We are halfway through this work week, and we're still warming up as we head into the next couple days. Let's break down the numbers, though. Today, San Francisco, believe it or not, is actually sitting above average just by 4 degrees. We're getting up to 71 this afternoon, which, that is beautiful weather for us here in the Bay during this time of year. 81 in San Jose, that's right on par for where we should be. But as we head into the weekend and into next work week, we're going to start warming up a lot as high pressure builds its way in from the south. And it really is more prevalent in our inland areas and our microclimates off into the inland East Bay. For example, today we're sitting at 87 this afternoon, but just by next Tuesday we're sitting at 97. So a 10-degree jump within the matter of only a couple days.